Hey guys, this is Hawkeye. We are back with professional fishing, and we are here at the Wild Plains where we had left off from the last episode. And I had set a tent down here, and I'm honestly not sure where. Oh yeah, I remember where I was. I was catching a lot of pike over here, and it looks a little different because very early morning is where we seem to have logged in at. That may be actually a good thing, but I tell you, right over here we were getting a lot of pike, like I said earlier. I think maybe we need to start focusing on seeing what else there is available out here. I'm going to come over to this side and see if there's anything different, so we can see if well, there's something out there, that's for daggone sure. Let's see what the heck we got out there. Not sure what it is, but we are going to see if we can attract its attention. Could be just a float fishing type of fish. Yeah, this lake is notorious for a lot of different species. One of which is a sturgeon. When I was fishing the last time, ooh. Okay, we have got something here. And he is right there. Come here. Damn, he's a feisty little guy. I don't know what he is, but I almost had him to where I could net him there for a second, but he went right back out. Okay, he's not little. He is not little. I don't know what he is. There are bass in some of these lakes, so it could be very well that it's a bass. And since it's fighting so much, I'm starting to think that might be the case. Alright, we're going to let up on that a little bit. Boy, he is a strong son of a gun. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a fight, guys. We'll see what it is, though. Could still be a pike. Alright guys, we'll keep at it. If he starts to get closer, then I will bring you back. But we're just going to have to keep fighting him, I guess. Alright guys, we're making a little more headway here. He's getting a lot closer. We're going to get to see what this guy is here. Hopefully very soon. He's almost within range. There he is. I think we got him. Yes, we do. Let's see what he is. He is a catfish. Nice. 6.25 pounds. I'm sure that's a Wells catfish based on the looks of him. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not like the best I've ever seen, but not too bad. Wait a minute, I forgot to put my net out there. There we go. That's alright. Could definitely use the XP. It's good to see the catfish are going for the lures as well. Yeah, there's like a whole row of lily pads over there, and I think that's where these guys seem to be hanging out. Let me try over here for a minute. That was not me. That was something else jumping. There's a lot of activity over there. It looks like I'm getting a lot of company here. I got some guy there. It's got himself a rowboat. So there's plenty of people out there fishing as well. I guess he's gonna go out and see what he can do about moving over to that little island over there, most likely. Eventually I'm going to get to myself to a point where I can get a rowboat, but for now we're just going to stick with what we have. Alright guys, I am back here at Silver Springs. I was running into a lot of problems at Wild Plains. I really just don't have a high enough level to get the heavy enough line to pull in the fish. I mean, I either have to fight them forever or they snap my line. And I mean, I had reduced my tension way down and I still got a line snapped. So I'm going to come back here and try to get a little more cash, a little more levels. See if I can advance enough a little bit so that I can move a little bit further and maybe I can get some better lines. So, I mean, my rod and my reel are perfectly fine for Wild Plains, but the line is my major issue at this point. So we're going to see what we can do about catching some fish and getting some points. I know when I did this last time, I did very well, guys, for a variety of species, as you can see. They bite very well here. Now I'm at this little bitty creek and they bite real well on the tiger spoon here, guys. And that's where we're going to go ahead and pull these guys in. And our line is heavy enough to handle them. It's a little touch and go, but for the most part it can pull them in, so that's a good thing. Now at Wild Plains it's pushing, and it looks like I got myself a bass here. Come on. There we go. Yep. Got myself bass. I would say it's a largemouth bass, but they don't separate those out as far as which is which. But we're going to go ahead and fill up our net, get some points out here, and see what we can do about getting some cash going on here. But there's a lot of activity here. Night, day, it doesn't really seem to matter much. There's another one. Yeah, I like this area because I can really fish for quite a while and get a lot of points, get a lot of cash. I guess I just need to grind this area a little bit more before I can move and stay at Wild Plains. Oh, I thought I had him. Looks like a There we go, got him. Yep, rainbow trout. But yeah, over here I'm gonna get more brown trout. Looks like there's another fellow over there doing some fishing. If you have to go back to the earlier map, it's not a big deal. I mean, you gotta pay your dues. There's a lot of grinding involved, so... And that's true with any of these games that are free. But it, you know, the fact of the matter is it's free, so you gotta pay your dues. There we go. And that's a brown trout. So we got plenty of activity here. Plenty to keep us occupied. Damn. Yeah, they are definitely active over here. So, sorry about what happened to Wild Plains. I just seemed to run in a string of bad luck there. I wanted to advance this a little bit earlier than probably is practical. But here we're getting the fish. Yep, this is a lot more fun when you bring them in like this. I mean, fighting is one thing, but when you're sitting there for a damn hour, that's a little ridiculous. It's like, you've got to get better gear. This guy is really he might be pretty good size. He's fighting me pretty good. There he is. Rainbow trout. I got another fella here fishing right next to me. He isn't affecting my fishing skills at all. Oh, boy, this guy's big. Okay. Yeah, he's just a bass and likes to fight. Damn, he is a big one. This one might be... This one's a bit of a fight. Alright. Let's see what he is. He is... giving me a run for my money. We're just gonna keep reeling him in. He's gonna keep fighting. That's fine. We can just keep pulling him in and keep that from breaking. Alright, there we go. We got him in the 14 feet. Or meters, or whatever you want to call them. this is a big fish, guys. This is a big fish. He is coming, though. Oh boy. 12, 11. Yeah, seriously, wish I had better line. Okay, Mivik, I am going to head over here and see if I can't get a little closer to this fellow and see if I can't get him in to where I can Sorry about my dogs, guys, but that is a decent sized bass. That is a decent sized bass. Alright. He was giving me a bit of a fight, but yeah, it was just the species alone wasn't enough to keep me busy. There we go. Alright, I think we're gonna cast down here and see if we get some brown trout. Damn, they are really biting tonight. I mean, this has been a good night. Well, he is kind of all over the place here. Hold on. Come on, stand still, you little bugger. There we go. No, no. Come on. What is the deal with this guy? I don't want to get caught. No. There we go. And that's a nice brown trout. 4.77 pounds. Not bad. Yeah, this is a real good spot. Like, as you've seen, you can literally get them one ray after another here. One ray after another, and Wild Plains is giving you a little bit of a hard time. Come back here and build your confidence up a little bit. I just really need to get a better line for this, because I am just not getting them over there very easily. Whoa, that's a nice one. There we go. There we go. Little rainbow trout. But over here we're getting a lot of bass, rainbow trout. Yeah, it seems like on this, the rainbow trout and the bass are this direction for the most part, and on the other end it's the brown trout. And the bass are going to get, you know, they always give you a fight, so if you get that beep beep beep, it's probably you've got a bass. He's really not wanting to get caught. And if it takes a little too long, just walk over there and get closer to him. And actually, that's maybe what I'm gonna have to do again. So I'm not sitting here for 2 hours fighting this bugger. There we go. That's how it's done. See what I mean? They just fight so hard. Just make sure you don't fall in. That's the only thing. Got to watch that. Alright. Yeah, I was getting a little frustrated with Wild Plains. And it's not the Wild Plains map itself, it's just that based on the levels that you get, even though you're allowed to go there, you're really not prepared for the size of the fish that are there until you get to like really high up. You just can't get the lines for it, and that would be pretty much my only complaint. I should be able to fish there as readily and easy as I can here. But that's not been the case, so we're gonna go back to the earliest map. We're just gonna keep on fishing, keep on getting cash, building our levels, and once we get some better line to match the rods we have, I think we'll be good. But yeah, I think we got us another bass here, because this guy's fighting pretty darn good, and he's jumping a heck of a lot. There you go. He isn't monstrous, but doesn't matter how big a bass is, they are just massive fighters. They do not want to be caught. That's pretty amazing. I usually get a bite every time I cast over here. There we go. Oh, every other time. Yeah, this is probably a trout. Not the trout that'll give you a fight, but they don't give you nearly the fight of a bass. It's not a very big one. Little rainbow. We are almost getting full on our net here. And we are going to fill it up, that's for sure. Oh, heck, you can see that one right there. Another rainbow. So I've got about another 10 pounds of fish that I can put in there. Go. Oh, son of a gun. I didn't get him. There we go. We got him that time. Another rainbow trout. Looks like he's from Russia. He just gave himself a number. Alright, I think we got us another bass here, but let's get him in. I think he's a reasonable size. Well, maybe he's not a bass. He's not fighting enough. Yeah, it's probably a rainbow. Well, I didn't get him. Looks like a bass. God bless, guy. Dude, come over here. Yeah, he's a bass. Just not real big. Alright, one more and I think we'll have it here, guys. Our net will be full. Or about as full as we can get it. Once we get that, we can take it to the store and get us a sufficient amount of cash. Yeah, that net doesn't always work as well as I'd hoped. I think it's a rainbow trout here. There we go. And there we go. Yep, I don't think we're going to get a whole lot more than that at this point. Let's see if we can't move on to the... Yes, we want to leave the fishing location. We're going to go to the fish market. So if we sell all of them, we get 330 gold. And there we go. Alright, guys. Not too bad. I mean, I wish I could have gone a little bit longer over at the Wild Plains, but the Wild Plains is kind of skirting the very, you know, aspects of my abilities. I need to go along and check and see where I can find these other species. I did find one catfish there, but things like grayling and sturgeon, mirror carp, common carp, I need to find out what, you know, basically figure out where they are located. And once I do that, I can focus on them and build myself up to these other bigger species. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode of Professional Fishing. So until then, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.